Well, this is agent to agent, so I'm just, having a conversation. Right. Well, they told them that already too. So they texted the neighbors and told them that Devin told me she did that. Huh? Okay, babe, don't get in an accident being prideful, okay? My gosh. The pride is everywhere around this place. No, but Devin texted them that as well. Yeah. Something similar. So, all right, I'll see you when you get home. I love you. Bye.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, a contest.
All right, we got to get back on track. We blew that game yesterday.
Between the Detroit Lions.
Could be 2-2 right now.
And the Cincinnati Bengals. Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41.
12. Here we go.
Burrow on the play action. Buying some time right. That's low and bounces short of his man. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Burrow gets it out one quick. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. The trusty tight end.
And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That's one as a running back in this league. You got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first. They're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Dropped underneath to Moss. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. So gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Moss gets it from the gun. He has room past the 25. The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these trunk explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal.
Here we go.
Moss. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who gotta have short memories. You tell me this too.
True.
Defenses need them sometimes.
What's up?
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Good play action here. Burrow. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
McPherson's kick is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in drives ahead.
Maybe just a little disappointing with that good field position that it didn't yield a touchdown, but they moved the ball well. And you got 3 on that scoreboard.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They go play action with Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they
How is he not an
catch
X-Factor?
up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
That's crazy.
18-yard pickup there. And the Lions have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
This one falls incomplete.
As soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Goff on 3rd. Downfield, and Tislam has it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. He's going to work it ahead for about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, that's a run that's whole home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
Okay, yeah.
Game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that,
Man.
set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They send the tight end in motion left. From the gun, Goff. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Dax Hill.
The Bengals take over first and 10.
Oh, cool.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Yeah, I'll be done within 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Talk about it.
11.
Thank you. Yeah.
The drive starts with a run by Moss. He's got it in the red zone. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals go up 10-zip here in the first.
Yo. What up?
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Cool.
No return as this bounces into the end
Carson
zone. The
Lockett,
ball's
what's
coming out
that?
to the 20.
Cool. Oh, good news Thursday. I love it.
Back to work after throwing the pin. Broken out wide as the defense got
Damn,
to it.
player.
It's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate.
Wow.
You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
I'll charge 1.5 on the fees. Yeah, I'll put that in there. But you charge what you do on the lock, right? Or no, I'm sorry. You get the rebate on the lock. That's what I meant.
Big strike here to Williams. And he gets this one up.
Yeah, you just okay. Text that to me. I'll put it in.
An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. It's like you always say, right back to work for him.
What's the rebate on that?
Like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Hit off to Gibbs from the gun.
Nice.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big
I think I need to get over on that side, though.
But a stop to celebrate.
I just need to get on the correspondent side.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
No, I can't. Any rebate is a credit to the buyer. Yeah, I just get my 2.25 commission. Lender paid. So then anything after that's a cost or a credit to the buyer.
That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down to 44.
Perfect.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's a
Right.
10-0 ball game. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back at beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at 3rd and 6 here.
120.
Throw here.
I'll reach out to the rep, see what they want.
So Laporta again. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
120. 17.
Oh, wow.
17.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Dumped off to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium.
Let's not go ahead and judge it. One.
Throwing again. It's gone. Underneath. It's
That's not my pick.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve.
Oh, there you go. You got a deal out of it, so I guess you're happy.
It's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field.
There's what?
You can depend on.
Off now on third
Oh. I thought you meant, I was like, oh, your investment?
He's intercepted again. Has room down the left sideline. And he makes the
Yeah.
pass call. It's a pick six for Cincinnati.
Yeah, just message that lady and say, hey, I'm trying to, how does this work?
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tail on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals take a 3-possession lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Gibbs. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
There's a corner in this
I
league.
want to hear you say, well done.
You want to be an all-pro? You stick someone like that.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed. Just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. After plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Starting the drive with a give to Moss. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Burrow from the gun. Completed over the middle. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On one, ready?
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go.
Running out of the gun with Moss. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8. So we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Bengals playing themselves to a lead here in week 4. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Rolling left, buying some time. Now we'll try a deep shot down the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Gun. 11. Right, 80.
Every take, and you know things do. Grace got through. Hear the church say you won't hear
Here he goes,
you.
3rd and long. route complete. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On 2, ready?
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it.
Here we go.
Quick throw, finds about right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Looking quickly here.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
6-yard line.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. That one connects. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. There's the hurry-up offense here.
12.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Running on second with Moss. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third down, here's Moss. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? More importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Even through all this time.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only 2 yards to the marker, and they're going for it here on 4th.
11.
They'll run, it's Moss. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals get more points to end the lopsided first half. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Line up the design keeper. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
To you. Yeah. Everything I am.
Fields this one at the 3. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. The give to Gibbs to start the 3rd. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Another one for Gibbs. Once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 from the 32. Here's a give to Gibbs. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Hawaiians readying for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. That's grabbed at the 10. Nothing to complain about on this return as he gets it beyond the 30. Head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Play action now, Burrow. He rolls to his right. Pass it downfield, it's Chase. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
On 1, ready?
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down.
Throw the ball, man.
And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
Because I was
We hear about it all the time. Short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Here we go. Hey, 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Burrow to the air now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense,
Hey, now.
they had a play, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
11 MT. 11 MT.
3rd and long for him here. And a defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
180. What's that?
Drive begins with Gibbs. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We've not seen much achievement today.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5. Again, it's Gibbs. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Ooh,
Yeah.
Look there, Brock, going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
Their own 23-yard line.
One, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
11.
Up the gut, they go with Moss. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Baby, 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Burrow out of the shotgun. Dropped underneath to Moss. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Working quickly here.
Bengals, 1st down.
Moss gets it from the gun. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
1, ready?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go.
Moss with another carry. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. Offense in the hurry up here.
2nd and 9 at the Lions' 46-yard line.
Burrow back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over.
When everything's in your control, and oh, peace of mind.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 11, M.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Cut. White 80. What is that? Cut.
He'll go quickly to the right. And he's able to get this down to the 36. And that was a big 3-yard gain because instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go. Cut.
Now give up the middle to Moss. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
11 MC paint. Cut.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And now it's 3rd down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
11 MP paint.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
10 yards to go.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Gun. Cut. White 80. Cut.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
On 1, ready?
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Cut.
Handoff headed left. It's Moss. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals keep running away with this. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals continue piling onto this lead.
I'm not alone. Just to find out ways they
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Dortch now to return it.
Greg Dortch on the return.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
2 for 1, 2 for 1. 76, tell him. 76, 76. What's that?
Dump to the air now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right, we talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, they're more than doing their job.
They're going to get him again. A couple of stops now, Brock, they've made behind the line. They're going to force fourth down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's been one of the players on this game. Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Stop.
The handoff right for Moss. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Here we go.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Up 12, 12. The hot. 180. Race hot. The hot.
Right back to Moss now. And they find them after just a yard. And it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
11, 11, 11. Here we go. 12, 12, 12. 180. The hot.
They'll try the left side with Moss. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. And that sets up 1st and goal. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals nearing their 2nd win of the campaign. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. The hot.
Moss can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
The ball carrier.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
Let's get set. 180. The hot.
Running for it with Brown. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
On one, ready?
3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further. Moss. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Well, I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pulling out all the stops. It's 4th and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Trying for it with Burrow. Burrow caught by his running back. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals are running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I will. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Here's a design run. Take the win. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses.
It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you. When I was young, it's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you.
Whoa.